Hello, welcome to Intimate Lens. I'm Dr. Katz, and today we're going to answer a patient's question. Will my vagina get too tired from lots of sex? Let's check it out. So first, some definitions. When she meant sex, she meant sexual intercourse. Often people will use the term having sex for intercourse, but sex, of course, is a lot of things, right? You know that. We have a video that talks about the sexual menu, and there are quite a few entries on it. You may want to watch that. Okay, so will the vagina get tired from too much sex? What is too much? Twice a day? Twice an hour? Intercourse that lasts a long time? More than one such? What is too much? That is quite a subjective topic, so let's unpack it. The vagina is built to handle intercourse. It could handle intercourse more than once a day. However, if dryness is a problem, and you feel chafing, irritation beginning to happen, you need to stop the act. You need to say, either we don't do, or I add lubrication. You should never allow your vagina to suffer. So that's point number one. What if it happened first time a few minutes ago and partner is ready to get going again and you're not? But you say, but I don't feel right to tell him no, so I'll go with it. Now, not only is your vagina not perhaps ready for it, maybe need a little bit of physical rest, but your mind is in the negative as well. And that's not going to do well, because now you're going to be more on guard. You'll be more on guard, your vagina will be a little stiffened up. It may hurt or be uncomfortable, and we could start a very sad cycle of said vagina that does not work well with intercourse, may even lead to vaginismus. We do not want that. Got to speak up. You have to say, no, I'm not ready, not yet. Some women feel, well, I cannot put lubrication inside me, it ruins the moment. And the answer to that is, wait a minute. It's okay if the guy pauses to don a condom, but it's not okay for the woman to pause and put lubrication? I don't see where the equality is here. No. Takes a moment to put lube, no big deal. You can take that time. What if intercourse lasts a long time? And what is a long time? A long time means longer than comfortable for you. But let's put some more specific parameters on this. Typical intercourse, 3 to 5 minutes. Some men could be watching this video and say, oh no, that's way too short. A male has the ability to prolong their arousal. Some can go longer, and that's okay too, as long as it's okay with the female. But some men have difficulty ejaculating. And they may be going for 30, 45 minutes non-stop and not able to ejaculate. And the woman thinking, I have to hack it, right? I have to give him intercourse, right? Never mind, I'm feeling miserable, right? Wrong. Again, it should not last any longer than it's comfortable for you. And if the guy has a problem ejaculating 30, 45 minutes, should open the door to, hey, do we have a problem over here? Let's discuss. Some males are able to prolong their arousal for as long. Definitely have to have a conversation with the infamous sentence that women say, finish or get out, my vagina had enough. But if the guy says, I cannot finish, then do have a conversation. There is a condition called retarded ejaculation, meaning they have some difficulty. They need to see a urologist who specializes in that. There have to be a conversation so you will not continue to be injured, hurt, or feeling obligated. Never. The vagina is a hostess, The visit has to be pleasant and comfortable. Some years ago, we were in Amsterdam, as in the Netherlands, and there was a decision to interview one of the sex workers, the licensed and by permission women who work in those red light district windows. Many of you may have heard of them. So we identified one. We, of course, told her we'll pay her. We told her we are clinicians from the United States and we would like to ask her some questions. It was a fascinating visit. Perhaps we'll make a movie out of this one too. But the message we would like to say to you here is this. One of the questions we asked her was, is there too much sex, being that she services quite a few customers a day? And she goes, no. The vagina was built to handle it all. Just make sure you use lubrication when you need, and then you could do it quite a bit. So now you heard it from the source, right? Thought you would enjoy this anecdote. Another situation, a patient in her 40s who arrived with a vagina that looked awful. What happened to you? Well, we just had sex with the guy. It was not a one-on-one relationship, so there was sneaking intercourses. And we asked her, what happened? And she said, well, we're doing it in his car. Tell me more. We're doing it in his car and we're just doing, and he just goes in there and he stays in there, but I really like him. So I said, wait, explain that to us. You're doing it in the car. Okay, good. If you're flexible enough, good for you. You are letting him be inside you for so long that's not comfortable, and she timed it to like 30 minutes, and you don't say anything? Well, what can I tell him? Isn't that amazing? What can I tell him? A lot. So we had a conversation, we empowered her, and then she came back and she reports, guess what? Tell us, we ask. I told the guy it cannot be inside me for so long, and he said, okay. And she said he didn't say anything else, it was so easy. So what did you learn from it, we asked her. I have to claim my rights. I have to claim my vaginal rights. A good lesson, ladies. Do speak up. So is my vagina going to get tired from too much sex, as the patient asked, which was the original lead question of this video? Depends. It depends on a lot of components, but you have quite a bit to say about them, and you have quite a bit you could do about that. Say the guy stay inside you, and you don't mind it, but you're beginning to feel it's a little dryish, it's beginning to be a little sticky, but you don't mind if he stays inside you, enjoy the closeness with him. Tell him, hey, hold on, get out, let me put some lubrication inside me. You can go in and maybe stay longer while I'm comfortable. That's okay. The vagina is, nothing will happen to it, it's not going to fall apart. Childbirth is a lot more traumatic to the vagina than intercourse. So, no, it won't get tired. It will not fall apart if you guard it, if you mind it, and if you do what's necessary for you to be protective. It's your vagina, you got only one. You want to make sure it works for you for a long, long time and works for you in a healthy way. Hopefully you found some answers to your questions. Like, subscribe, share. Let us know if you have any questions, and see you next time.